Is your organization facing having an interim or temporary CEO or executive director or president this year? If it is, first of all, catch your breath. I know that means that there's some kind of significant change, probably unexpected, that's happened to you. Hopefully not an emergency, but sometimes it's an unexpected resignation or termination of your leader. So as a board, I just want you to know that interim leaders are special and unique, but they actually need you as a board even more than your permanent CEO will. Why is that? Well, it's clearly a time of change and a time of temporary leadership. So you and the interim leader need to be partners. You need to face head on whatever lies ahead for the organization. So here's my 4 best tips for boards that have interim leaders. First of all, be clear about the expectations of your interim leader. Are you asking them to make major change, or are you asking them to just hold the line on certain things? It really depends on the circumstance you're facing yourselves in. If you're in the middle of a crisis, you need them to handle that crisis. If you're stable, maybe you do want them to just keep things fairly neutral until you can find your permanent leader. The second tip is you need to be very clear about their level of authority. Sometimes with interim leaders, boards forget that they're either fully responsible for the organization and the board starts to step in and take on management roles, or sometimes we forget to tell our interim leader that they have full authority of the CEO's office. So if they need to make major changes, then they have the authority to do so. But after you're clear about the expectation, make sure you're clear with your interim leader about the accountability. So is the reporting structure the same as it was with a permanent CEO? And if it's different, let's be clear about it. And there is lots of good reasons for it to be different. A crisis means that you're probably in touch with the board chair. It could be weekly, it could be daily, depending on what you're dealing with. There could be more frequent board meetings. The board may prefer a certain style of reporting from an interim leader, like a weekly report or a monthly report. And so just be together as a team and be clear about what that looks like for you. And then finally, even though your leader is temporary, make sure you set goals for them. Their personal goals should be tied together with the organization's strategy, and it should be tied together with their compensation model. So I just encourage you to think about your interim leader very purposely, because together as a team, you will lead the organization through this time of temporary leadership. So go make an important difference in the life of your interim leader. Your organization will benefit for it.